Okay, here's a little bit of 80s trivia for you, Jordan.
Okay.
Can you name all 5 of Cliff and Claire Huxtable's kids on The Cosby Show?
I think I can. Okay, there was Rudy, there was Theo, there was Vanessa, Denise, and Sandra.
And then they had a little one join.
Olivia,
after that,
with the big
like
dimples.
or something?
Yeah.
I think you're officially a big fan.
I am. I love the Huxtables.
That is just a sample question from an event tied to reading this summer with the Grand Rapids Public Library. And they are bringing in an Academy Award-winning director, too.
Let's check in with Joy, who's there now to find out what's brewing. Joy?
That's right, in a very cool location for your hot summer. This is the Grand Rapids Public Library, and we do have a great event coming up. Kristen, you are partnering with Stella's, who many of us know as the GQ award-winning Burger in America restaurant.
They are awesome. Stella's rocks. But we're partnering with them for our 80s Game Quest. It is this Saturday. It starts at 11 and goes to about 5 p.m. And you're going to go on 10 stops around downtown Grand Rapids and try and solve some trivia and other kinds of challenges. And it's a lot of fun. So get together a team, get together your 80s costume, and bring your smartphone.
And what we really need to know is, how does this tie into reading?
Well, it ties in with one of our 10 GR Reads picks, which is Ready Player One. And Ready Player One takes place in the future where everybody lives in an online reality. When the creator of that online reality dies, he leaves Easter eggs in this virtual world, and whoever finds them all wins his fortune. Unfortunately, he was a big fan of the 1980s, and all the Easter eggs are related to that decade.
Okay, so that makes sense. A big 80s party, and that's happening this Saturday. Give us the date and time again and how we get involved.
It's this Saturday. It starts at 11, and there's about an hour of cocktails and registration. The actual quest goes from 12 until 3, and then we have an after party as well.
Okay, I think I might want Jordan on my team. She nailed that Cosby Show question.
She sure did. She's good.
But that certainly isn't all that you have planned. Next week is a really busy one for the library.
Next week, we have Academy Award winner Michael Moore coming in. He'll be speaking at Fountain Street Church on Thursday at 7 p.m. Doors open at 5 if you want to get your seat. It picks up to full house. And he's one of our other 10, one of our books we picked, Here Comes Trouble. This book chronicles his early life before he won his Academy Award. And he's always been kind of a rabble-rouser, that man. But he's also a huge supporter of public libraries, and we're really excited to have him.
In fact, part of the proceeds from the sale of his book are going to come right back here.
That's right. Mr. Moore is visiting us for free, and he is giving a portion of his book sales back to the library. He's a huge supporter of the library. I also should mention that at the 80s Game Quest, you can buy a hint, and that benefits the Grand Rapids Public Library Foundation. So, great time for the library.
That's right. If you want to beef up on your 80s trivia, then you're saying that I can buy a clue for some of those questions that I can't quite get.
That's right, and it will all benefit the library.
All right, well, these are only 2 of the books. This GR Reads program is a great way to not only get kids involved in reading, this one's for the big kids, right?
It is. Here's our brochure. We've picked 10 books to read this summer, all different kinds of books, fiction and nonfiction, and really a very well-rounded book. 10 books, and then we program around them, and we do everything from a mega 80s Game Quest to bringing in an Academy Award winner. We also do things like we're having canning classes, we're having a rap battle, just a photography class, all different kinds of things, and they're of course all free.
And they all tie back to reading, because it's really important for us adults to keep that brain growing, right?
It's true. We always talk about how important it is to read to your child, and of course it is. But when you read, you really are working your mind in a different way, and it's an important way to stay sharp. It's a great way to entertain yourself, and it's, of course, you don't have to have any electronic equipment if you don't want to.
That's right. Well, it really does stimulate not only your learning, but it also stimulates conversations with other people. And that's why these great events come up in the Grand Rapids community, and they really engage people, and you get to know one another.
It's true. We see people who come time and time again to our programs, and they get to know each other, and they have these really great discussions about either what they're learning at the library, what they're reading, and it's really a great way to engage with other people.
All right. Well, we've got all this information on our website and your link to the GR Reads program. We hope to see you out here in the cool environment at the Grand Rapids Public Library. Back to you.
Aha, now that's a key point. Cool environment.
Yes. That sounds like so much fun. And Michael Moore coming out. I mean, that's one that I might be interested in going to see.
Yeah, he's a great filmmaker.
Absolutely.
Been all over the world. Very interesting guy, too. They have so much going on at the Grand Rapids Public Library. Great for learning.
That's right. For the big kids.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of 8 West to come. Don't go away.
That's West.